There we go.
All right. Quick question quarter. Basically, we just got a bunch of real quick fire questions for you. You just answer them. You don't have to offer a lot of context. It's just like bam, 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 bam. We'll go through them really quick, and then maybe at the end we can discuss them a little more. Okay?
First answer that comes to mind.
What was your first instrument?
Recorder.
Oh, basic. Yep. Okay. No, that's totally fair. Let's say after recording.
Bass guitar.
Bass was the first one. Right, so you got good taste. You got good taste on that. First album that you ever purchased.
Honestly, I think it was Hanson, the one with Mbop on it.
Yes.
Look, that's the way it goes, man.
I'm pretty sure it was. It was either that or Savage Garden. It was something fun.
Man, you'd get along with Kazzy, man. He's into both.
Nothing wrong with either of those.
Third album was Black Album, so it went downhill after that.
First live concert you went to.
First live concert, I think. I mean, other than childhood Wiggles stuff, it would have been No Use for a Name at the Manly Youth Centre.
There you go. What year was that?
Very early 2000s, probably 2001, 2002, I reckon. Probably earlier. Maybe 2000.
So we're going
back.
Yeah,
punk rock in Manly.
Wow.
Yeah, try and do a punk rock gig in Manly now, you get fucking run out of town. What's an instrument you've always wanted to learn but haven't been able to?
Acoustic guitar. Not that I haven't been able to. I just I think I'll put my son in guitar lessons. I think I'll do them with him.
Okay.
I think that'll be a cool little fun thing we can do, and I'll just watch him get way better than me, like way quicker.
Little fingers and their muscle memory.
That's it.
So if you could pick one big band or artist to open a show for, living or dead, active or not, who would it be?
It's a good question, because I guess there's so many. But I think the one band we never played with that I'd love to have played with, and if we ever got to do it, it would have to be the Acacia Strain.
Fuck yeah.
That was just one of those things in, I guess, probably 2008 to 2010 was the dream back then. And a lot of the bands that I dreamt I really wanted to play with, I ended up playing with, but never played with them.
Okay, cool. That's a good pick. Absolutely a good pick there. Who is an artist or band that you're listening to right now that you believe is seriously underrated, that more people should listen to and pay attention to?
I wouldn't say underrated. They're just very new. They're a Swedish band called Throne, as in like Throne. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very much old school Shinto, to be honest, but just with way better production. And it's like, a lot of bands. I haven't heard a band like that in years. Like in the current sea of bands, the style we play is sort of almost a. So that's like it's like not a lost art, but just no one does that anymore. And they popped up, and I think they've got one EP out, and I think they'll blow up real quick soon.
Yes.
Okay, so that's like that's the Extended Pain EP?
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm a subscribe to them on YouTube Music and check that out later. What is something that people may be surprised to learn about you?
Wouldn't say surprised, because I'm pretty my heart on my sleeve. I'm not ashamed to any of the weird things about me, how much I love Batman, Zelda, and pro wrestling and all that.
It's easily got to be one of the biggest Batman fans, other than my mate Matty Petrol. It's top tier Batman, Matty Petrol and Dave.
Mate, don't get me started on pro wrestling. I'll talk your fucking ear off about it.
Who's your favourite?
I'm I'm actually going to WrestleMania next year. I'm going on a trip to America to go to WrestleMania, so I'm pretty.
How good? Reckon it'll be Rock vs. Roman or what?
Ooh, I hope it will, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think Rock's movie schedule is just going to get in the way, or his insurance is going to be like, no, you can't do that.
Most likely.
You're too valuable to do that. But I wouldn't be surprised if he shows up. Okay, cringiest band name or song name that you've been involved with. We've all got those ones from back in the day, of early when we're trying to be a bit edgy.
I had a I say I had a band, like me and two guys were writing punk songs, and we were going to call the band 22 Ways of Thinking. I didn't come up with it, the guitarist did, but yeah, like back then we thought that was so sick, and I think about that now, and
it's such a deep name, man. You know what I mean? Like it's got so many levels to it.
Think about it. It's got 22 of them. Just think about it 22 times.
All right. And what is your most controversial music opinion?
I mean, I guess now how much I'm against the whole digital wave of bands playing live. I'm definitely not on that train. I wouldn't call it controversial. I think there's a lot of people that agree with me, but yeah, I can't think of anything super controversial that I think about music. That's
no, that's okay. I mean, look, it is. I mean, yeah, as we saw before, it does spark quite a bit of discussion, and there's always going to be people that are set one way or the other for sure.
My one's Tool's massively overrated. To me,
I don't disagree. I don't know.
In my opinion,
I can't.
It pisses people off, but
I mean,
I can't honestly, hand on heart, say that I've given it much of a chance. I've listened to a few Tool songs and pretty much said not for me very early on in the piece.
I mean, look, I saw him live. I saw Tool live once. I managed to score like some free. The only reason I went is because I got some free tickets through like a work connection. And I like the music, but I'm like, okay, as far as live shows go, it didn't really grab me.
See, I
wouldn't pay to see him again.
Yeah, see, I like A Perfect Circle.
Yes, same here.
Yes.
And,
1,000 times over.
I heard the same thing about their live show. This is going years back. They've probably been before them, but the first time they came to Australia, heard Maynard played behind a curtain the whole show, and you could only just see a shadow of him. He had a light in front of him, broadcast onto a curtain, and people like it was weird as.
He does that at his Tool shows.
It's very artsy and quirky, and I mean, I don't know.
You're there for the music. You're not there for the show.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're there for the music, given they play everything to a click track and they have all these massive, like, basically video clips projected up while they're playing, like, you could get the same experience by sitting in a dark room watching the film clips on a big TV.
Yeah,
well, you can.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it's there you go. All right, cool. That was the quick question quarter.
It was
time for
just before we get into that. Hold on. So we've got a new follower.
Yep.
Hemorrhoid Eater, thank you for the follow.
Shout out to Hemorrhoid Eater.
God. Please let that be somebody that we know.
Oh,
Please, somebody that we know. That is the weirdest shit. Oh my god, hang on,
I'm pretty sure I read that right. I'm pretty dyslexic at the best of times, so well, I said it now.
Okay, sorry. I've got an update on Milner Fest, which was mentioned earlier.
Oh. We're getting live info.
Milner Fest. I've been messaged by Megan, who we had on a couple of podcasts ago. Milner Fest was a hardcore music festival that her brother put on in their backyard about 15 years ago, and Shinto played there. So that was that's what that one was. So big shout out to Megan for dropping that little bit of nugget on us, for giving us that info. So.
I remember at Milner Fest, it was at a time when Bury Dead's Cover Your Tracks just came out. Very popular at the time amongst the type of people that were there. And we were just gluttons for punishment, I guess. And we played we said this one's a cover, and we played the opening notes, and the whole place started like losing their mind. And then we just stopped and said, just kidding. And then the whole party just fucking stacked on me and threw me into the Colorbond fence.
Wow.
I have footage of it somewhere. I just have to find it.
Gotta find that shit. And I've got a little bit of chat to read. So we got Hazard Hale asking hey Nikki, like what's going on? And she said she's sitting here in a Shinto jumper. There you go. She's pulled out the old merch. That's hectic. She forgot it was Thursday. Megan messaged her. And now she's on. And then X Paddle said, thought you would say 18 Visions for sure.
Oh, you know what? True, man. True. He's right. He's right. This is what I mean about getting put on the spot. I would love to play with 18 Visions. It will probably never happen, but that would be so sick.
Yeah, he said for the dream support, like a dream. Yeah, the dream support.
No, you're absolutely right, Pads.
And then he said you were in a band called Captain Planet.
Yes, I was.
I think that's worse than 22.
Changed the name. The name changed to Punch Out. I think after like one show, and we played probably one show as Punch Out.
Oh, and we have
Isn't it crazy?
We have Nikki asking if you got any new merch coming.
I mean, eventually, go buy the stuff online, and when it sells out, we'll get new shit.
That's a salesman right there. That's a salesman if I've ever seen one right there.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We really hope you had a good time. If you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell down there. It helps the channel grow. We are still a fairly young channel and we like to try and grow our audience all over the world. We do also, for those of you who are interested, have a Patreon. It's just a couple of bucks a month. At the moment, you get all the videos early and ad-free, but we are working on ways to increase the value of that and make it a bit more enticing. So don't forget to keep an eye out and check back on what's going on over there. Other than that, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.